Let's talk about conversion rate optimization. So I know that there are a lot of folks out there who think that conversion rate optimization is hocus pocus and it doesn't really do anything. I'd say I don't disagree with their logic sometimes, but I don't agree with exactly what they say. If you have a site that's converting very low and you can hand it to a marketer and the marketer makes some theories and then tests those theories and finds that the conversion rate goes up, well, that's conversion rate optimization. That could be copy, offer, better photographs, it could be some button placements or some coloring, could be conveying trust. Sometimes the marketers will convey trust with things like emblems or words in certain places, bullet points, for instance, check marks. There's a lot of different ways to convey trust and a feeling of solid, a solid product or a solid company. And, for instance, if your product is handmade, you could just describe on the product page, handmade. And there's been times when I'm looking at somebody's product page and they will have things about the product that are not on there. So I'll come up with a theory that says, hey, if they can, if they include, for instance, this product is made in the USA, that will help their conversion rate. So that's my theory. And then we put it on their page, we put made in the USA, and we find out that, in one test I did, that it didn't affect conversion rate. People didn't care. So that was my theory, and it was wrong. But there's been other times when we had theories about product pages and we put something on it and the product started selling 30% better in the new version. Sometimes it's simple stuff. You put something like free returns or easy returns or 45-day returns, hassle-free returns. You'll put something like guarantee. You have a 30-day guarantee or a 45-day guarantee. These are statements that convey trust and gives the consumer a feeling that you stand behind your product. Just because somebody says that something doesn't work doesn't mean it doesn't work. Like, I've had people tell me and explain it in the most simplest fashion and the most logical, CRO doesn't work. It's hocus pocus. That's their opinion. But I've made changes on pages and watched the conversion rate go up. And then one of the arguments that I'll get from people is, well, those changes return to mean over time. And I would just say, well, prove it. Where did my changes return to mean? Because we've done product work we've done CRO work on our website from maybe 3 years ago or so. Conversion rate was in the high 1%, like 199, 188. And we did conversion rate overnight. The site was converted to 3.25, 350. And then we would do other changes. The conversion rate would go down. So we'd change it back and conversion rate would go up. So I would say if somebody thinks that conversion rate doesn't work, I guess it's a valid viewpoint, but I would just hope that that's the way my competitors are. I hope my competitors think it doesn't work because I'll just be eating their lunch. So with conversion rate, if your product page is not well done, if there's a lot of white space on it, or if it doesn't convey trust, if the funnel isn't kind of greased so that the customer falls down it, then you really want to just take a look at it and try to figure out why that's not happening. And that's conversion rate optimization. Conversion rate optimization could be as simple as looking at your offer. I think there was a study done a long time ago. I can't remember what they called it, but they did a study as to whether customers would rather buy one, get one free, or 50% off. So you could buy two products and get 50% off, or you could buy one and get one free. That's conversion rate optimization if you run them A/B. So if you run the customers to the page and you offer them 50% off two products, or you run them to the page and you say buy one, get one free, that's an A/B test, and you're testing the same net profit for yourself, basically, as long as they're buying two. So that's conversion rate optimization, and that's the kind of tests that marketers do. It's not really magic, it's just marketing. You can just try it out, see how it works. And I think I've benefited a tremendous amount from CRO testing. Our brand does really well with it. So if you need help with CRO testing, Google is your friend. You can go to Reddit. There's Rate My Shopify is a really cool Reddit or Review My Shopify, Review My Shopify is a really cool Reddit. Just take it with a grain of salt what people say, because they might be giving you suggestions that don't work. So you always want to keep in mind, just because it's a suggestion and just because somebody's in marketing doesn't mean it works. So I would test everything. And the way to test everything is to get yourself an A/B tool and test it all. And if you don't have enough traffic to do A/B testing, you'll know, you could ask a marketer if you have enough traffic. They'll usually be able to tell you, depending on your product and depending on what it is that you're selling, you might not have enough traffic. You might have to just go with common sense UX stuff if you're not seeing enough traffic to do an A/B test. Maybe you could possibly just stretch that test out for a longer period of time. All those options work. Thank you.